Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we make learning English fun and easy. I'm Sara, and today, we're going to dive into a topic that I'm sure you've all encountered at some point: ordering food. Whether you're grabbing a quick bite at a fast food chain or sitting down for a meal at a restaurant, knowing how to order in English is super important. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of ordering food, from the moment you walk in to the moment you pay the bill. Along the way, I'll explain some key vocabulary, useful phrases, grammar points, and even a few idioms that will help you sound natural and confident when ordering in English. So, let's get started. Alright, let's imagine you're heading into a fast food chain like McDonald's or Burger King. The first thing you'll usually encounter is the counter, where you'll place your order. But before you do that, you'll want to take a look at the menu. In fast food restaurants, the menu is often displayed above the counter, and it typically features pictures of the food along with the names and prices. Now, when you're ready to order, the person at the counter might greet you with something like, "Hi, what can I get for you today?" or "Hello, may I take your order?" These are standard greetings in fast food chains, and they're your cue to start ordering. Let's go over some key phrases you might use. If you've already decided what you want, you could say, "I'd like a cheeseburger and a small fries, please." Notice how we say, "I'd like," which is short for, "I would like." This is a polite and common way to order food. It's less direct than saying, "I want," and sounds more courteous. If you're still deciding or need a moment, you might say, "Can I have a minute, please?" This lets the person at the counter know that you need a little more time to make up your mind. Now, let's talk about the vocabulary you'll often encounter in a fast food setting. Words like combo, meal deal, sides, and beverage are common. A combo or meal deal usually includes a main item like a burger or sandwich, a side like fries, and a drink, all for a set price. You might say, "I'll have the number 2 combo with a Coke." Here, number 2 refers to a specific meal option on the menu. Using numbers is common in fast food chains because it's quick and easy. Speaking of numbers, when you're ordering, you'll often use ordinal numbers like first, second, and third when talking about meal choices. For example, "I'll take the third item on the menu, please." This can be especially helpful if you're unsure how to pronounce the name of a particular item. Now, what if you have a special request? Maybe you want to customize your order. For example, you might say, "Can I get the cheeseburger without onions?" or "Could I have extra pickles on that, please?" Using phrases like without or extra allows you to modify your order to suit your preferences. It's all about being clear and polite. Another thing to keep in mind is the use of polite requests in English. You'll notice that we often use words like could and can when ordering. For example, "Could I have a large fries?" or "Can I get a chocolate milkshake?" These are called modal verbs, and they're used to make requests sound more polite. In English, being polite is really important, especially in customer service settings. Now, let's switch gears and imagine you're at a sit-down restaurant. The process is a bit different, but many of the same principles apply. When you walk in, the host or hostess will typically ask, "How many in your party?" This means they want to know how many people will be dining with you. You might respond with, "Just 2, or "We're a party of 4. Once you're seated, the waiter or waitress will bring you a menu and might ask if you'd like something to drink while you decide. A common phrase you could use is, "I'll start with water, please." This lets them know that you're ready to order a drink but haven't decided on your meal yet. As you're looking over the menu, you'll likely encounter some unfamiliar dishes or ingredients. This is where it's helpful to know a few common food-related words. For example, appetizer refers to a small dish served before the main course, entree is the main dish, and dessert is the sweet treat that comes at the end of your meal. When you're ready to order, you might say, "I'll have the grilled chicken with a side of vegetables, please." Or, if you're feeling adventurous, you could say, "I'd like to try the special of the day." The phrase "I'll have" is very versatile and polite. You can use it whether you're at a fast food chain or a high-end restaurant. Now, let's talk about some idioms that are related to food and dining. Idioms are expressions that don't have a literal meaning but are commonly used in conversation. For example, if you're really hungry, you might say, I could eat a horse. This doesn't mean you actually want to eat a horse, it's just a way of saying you're very hungry. Another idiom you might hear is, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. This means you ordered more food than you can actually eat. It's a funny way to admit that you might have been a bit too enthusiastic when ordering. Let's not forget about grammar. When ordering in English, you'll often use the conditional tense. This is when you use words like could, would, or might to express a possibility or polite request. For example, could I get the check, please, or would it be possible to have the dressing on the side? Using these phrases makes your request sound more polite and less demanding. And what about when you're done with your meal? In the US, it's common to ask for the check when you're ready to pay. You could say, could we get the check, please, or can I have the bill, please? In some places, the word check is used, while in others, you might hear bill. They both mean the same thing in this context. One last thing to remember is tipping. In many English-speaking countries, tipping is customary, especially in the US. A good rule of thumb is to tip around 15 to 20% of the total bill. If you're paying by card, the waiter might ask, would you like to add a tip? You could respond with, yes, I'd like to leave a 20% tip, please. So, there you have it. Ordering in a fast food chain or a restaurant doesn't have to be intimidating. With these tips, phrases, and a bit of practice, you'll be ordering like a pro in no time. Remember, it's all about being clear, polite, and confident. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more English learning tips. Thanks for watching, and happy eating!